For the next part of our all-time 11 series, we are coming to you from the Eternal City. That's right, we're in Rome, the point from which leaders have ruled over Italy and beyond for years on end. From Julius Caesar to Francesco Totti, this historic hub of football has seen plenty of legends pass through the door and has a lot more to offer than just stunning architecture and fabulous food. Roma may not have won the title for 2 decades, but they are a historic club with many previous successes, famous games, and of course, iconic footballers. From Gabriele Batistuta to Edin Dzeko and Daniele De Rossi to Emerson. Roma has been home to plenty of greats, but who do you think should make it into their all-time starting 11? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comment section below.
Beyond reason! Beyond Roman reality! And in the end, beyond even Barcelona! Who fall?
Between the sticks for Roma, we're going with Franco Tancredi, who joined the club back in 1977. Tancredi would go on to become a club legend for Roma, and he became famous for being a penalty-saving specialist, even in spite of his small stature. In 13 seasons, Tancredi won 5 titles with Roma, including the 1983 Scudetto. Straight in at right back is a man who doesn't need much of an introduction. It's Brazil's 2002 World Cup winning captain no less, Cafu. The iconic fullback was a defensive monster as well as a true leader on the pitch. Also known as the Express Train, during his spell with the Giallorossi, Cafu was a key part of Roma's historic Serie A title victory in 2001. Alder slots in at centre-back beside him. Like Tancredi, the goalkeeper, he also enjoyed 13 seasons with AS Roma. To this day, he is the foreign player that has made the most appearances for the club, with a grand total of 436. The man from Brazil was a fantastic all-round defender and showed true quality on the ball. He won 3 cups with the club from the Italian capital. Alongside him, at centre-back, is Giacomo Lossi. Lossi spent 14 seasons with Roma. He would become captain of the club after 5 years and even go on to hang up his boots in the Eternal City. Known as the Heart of Rome, Lossi won a Coppa Italia and Europa League with the club, for whom he played an impressive 386 times. There's certainly no shortage of experience in this backline. In at left back is Cafu's wing-back partner in crime, Vincent Candela. The Frenchman was another key part of Roma's historic 2001 Serie A victory. Candela played at left back for the club between 1997 and 2005. He was strong as an ox, but had fabulous feet and striking pace. He was also a part of France's 1998 World Cup winning team. The first name in Roma's all-time 11 midfield isn't exactly a tricky one, and this man might be a shout for captain of this team too. Of course, it's club legend Daniele De Rossi. Italy's World Cup winning warrior came through the youth ranks at Roma and ended up playing 616 times for the club he loves so dearly. In fact, only Francesco Totti has racked up more appearances. When De Rossi played, there was never a dull moment. He was technically brilliant, but if it is possible to be so, he sometimes seemed over-invested in the game, prone to red cards and moments of madness. But that was his love for football and his love for Roma. Any team would be better off with his presence in the middle of the park. Also in midfield is the man they called the Prince, Giuseppe Giannini. Giannini played for Roma between 1981 and 1996, back during the days of those lovely Adidas kits, upon which Roma's latest release is actually based. In 15 years, Giannini played over 400 times for the club. He won the league in 1983 and 3 Coppa Italia titles. Next up is a player who looked up to Giannini as a boy, none other than the modern-day Emperor of Rome himself, Francesco Totti. The legendary one-club man that symbolises not just the football club, but the city and its people. Fan favourite does not quite cut it when it comes to describing just how truly adored Totti is by the Roma faithful. In a time where loyalty hardly exists in the sport, Totti has been married to this club before, during and after his professional playing career. It was AS Roma over literally everything for the famous number 10, and how good was he as well. Regardless of his relationship with fans and clubs, Serie A and World Cup winner Totti was a marvel on the pitch. His creative play and scoring ability was fantastic, and his passing and shooting technique was second to none. You just need to check out his highlights on YouTube to see a range of spectacular goals, from volleys to cute dinks to powerful screamers. Totti is the king of Rome, full stop. So Totti slots into his favourite number 10 role, with De Rossi bolstering the midfield behind him and Cafu sprinting down the wing. Not a bad team so far, eh? Well, now it's time for the attack. Up top, we are going with Roma's second top goalscorer of all time, after Francesco Totti of course. It's Roberto Pruzzo, the forward who joined Roma from his boyhood club Genoa. He would go on to score 138 in 315 for Roma, and that included 3 Serie A Golden Boot awards over 10 years, and a famous Serie A title too. Just to the left of Pruzzo, we are dropping in the menacing but super gifted Antonio Cassano. Cassano was at the club between 01 and 05 and formed a fantastic partnership with one Francesco Totti. Cassano was a bit like Allen Iverson in Italian football, a cheeky chap, supremely talented, a little misunderstood and sometimes controversial, but his ability on the ball was absolutely jaw-dropping. Last up on the right of the front three is Bruno Conti. The dazzling winger also won a Scudetto during his time at the club, not to mention a whopping 5 Coppa Italia titles. His talent was clear at international level too, as he established himself on the right for Italy and featured in every single game when the Italians won the World Cup in 1982. So there you have it, a team fit for the gods of Rome, from Totti to Cafu to De Rossi to Conti. Wow, what a team! How do you compare it to the others in this series? Leave your comments below and stay tuned for the next video.